It was 1 a.m. and my bandmates and I have gotten hungry from traveling. We were driving from Los Angeles and making our way up to Sacramento for a gig in our tour. The previous night, we played 2 encores and didn't have time to properly rest, so we've been on the road ever since. What place would be open at 1 a.m., asks our eccentric bassist. If we have McDonald's again, I'm going to go to hell, I say. Jack, our lead singer, suggests Denny's. Denny's, I say. Why not? It's cheap and they have more than cardboard burgers. Denny's it was. We locate the nearest and head for it. We look at the reviews and they're generally pretty good. While on our way, Jack read the reviews out loud. Guys, listen to this, the waitress is the meanest, most insincere person ever, don't bother eating here, there is a very strange vibe at this place, almost as if you've entered a portal to another dimension. We finally get to the place and the parking lot is empty. No one else seems to be inside either. We go in and find a booth. Just as we sit down, a waitress seemingly comes out of nowhere. We wait for a response but she is just staring at us. Her eyes glassy and vacant. This unnerves me. Jack bluntly orders a coffee. I throw in a coffee as well as our bassist. She stands there as if our orders haven't registered to her. Jack averts our attention and starts discussing the tour. I see the waitress leave in my peripheral area and this calms me to a degree. The Sacramento venue is pretty close to, we hear strange human-esque sounds coming from the kitchen to our right. We notice how dim the lights are in there. Our waitress peeks from behind a wall and quickly recoils back. Yeah, that's not creepy, says our bassist. Maybe we should find someplace else, I suggest. Our waitress then approaches our table with our drinks, sets them down and takes out a notepad. Still not saying anything. We give our orders and she jolts back over to the kitchen. The sounds return as she disappears. Guys, Jack starts. Maybe we should check out what's going on back there. We all get up and tiptoe towards the kitchen. The faint lights create a drowsy feeling in me as I catch myself staggering. The 3 of us slowly turn the corner of the wall and we see the mess. The drains are flooded. Colorful smearings over the counters. Gnats circling the dead glow of the light, but no one is here. No one that we can see at least. Jack calls out for her, but no answer. We see a freezer door at the end of the kitchen and close in on it. Sure enough, it is open. Gently grabbing the handle and slowly pulling it open, we see our waitress there. Her back turned to us. Hey, what's going on here? A faint voice seeps from her. What? The voice comes out again, undecipherable. Jack reaches for her shoulder, and turns her around very slowly. As she spins, the light reveals a rope tied around her neck and a skeletonized face. Ah! We spring back and jolt out of the freezer. We notice the dining room is all dilapidated and covered in mold. The windows boarded with plywood. Jack kicks open the door and sprints over to the van. We get in and floor it out of the parking lot. I look back and all the lights that were there before are all off. How did we not notice the place was abandoned? I'll never forget the horrible sight of her dead face.